On Friday evening, 2 local fishing boats were out looking for tuna. They were tagging them with Gibraltar government tags and releasing them under a scheme organised by the Department of the Environment, who issued fishermen on board these vessels with licences. It was shortly after 6, and both vessels were reportedly in waters about 1 mile west of Europa Point. The black cross on their GPS tracking system suggests they were well clear of the territorial boundaries marked with the red crosses. At 6:10, the fishermen spotted a Guardia Civil rib approaching at speed. Speaking to GBC on condition of anonymity, one of the fishermen said he was concerned at the speed at which they were approaching. The local man, referred to in this report as Fisherman 1, started recording on a head-mounted GoPro camera. He said both boats had been careful not to cross out of BGTW. As the Spanish authorities approached the second fishing boat, Fisherman 1 called 199 for RGP assistance, and he also alerted the port via VHF radio. The local fisherman on the boat approached by the Guardia Civil has also asked us not to reveal his identity. Referred to here as Fisherman 2, he told GBC the Guardia Civil approached him while he was in the process of tagging a tuna. Upon spotting the fish on board his vessel, the Spanish authorities reportedly informed the local man that they'd be taking him back to Algeciras. Te llevamos a Algeciras, sí o sí. They attempted to board Fisherman 2's boat, but one of the occupants repeatedly pushed the rib away to prevent them from doing so. The footage shows that Fisherman 2 does not attempt to flee the scene, but he did have to perform evasive maneuvers as the Spanish authorities attempted to ram his vessel, managing to do so 5 or 6 times. This dangerous game continued for the next 3 minutes, upon which time the RGP rib and then HM Customs appeared on the horizon. Fisherman 2 then sped up a bit to get closer to the local authorities and get some protection from them. But the Guardia Civil continued undeterred. When an RGP officer boarded Fisherman 2's boat, the Spanish authorities reportedly threatened to arrest him also. Their dangerous maneuvers resulted in their blue vessel coming into contact with Fisherman 1's boat. The footage shows how one of the occupants has to push the rib away. Just off camera, a 12-year-old boy is heard to be very shaken by the incident.
¡Chiquillo! 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 ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué te pasa? ¡Te estamos grabando! ¡Niño chico aquí! ¡Idiota! ¡Vete ya!
Reflecting upon this flashpoint, Fisherman 1 says everyone on his boat felt extremely vulnerable. They were also incredulous, given that they were fishing for tuna with a license. The problem, of course, is that the Spanish authorities do not recognize British sovereignty over these waters. In a statement, the Gibraltar government says the situation with unlawful incursions is getting worse, highlighting the recent low-flying helicopters and the shots recently fired by SVA officers in BGTW. According to the Chief Minister, the footage makes a mockery of the statement by the Spanish government 2 weeks ago on purported cooperation in respect of law enforcement. Fabian Picardo says the footage is irrefutable evidence of the danger created by the unprofessional and reckless navigation of those willing to put Gibraltarian lives at risk. The British government has described the Guardia Civil's actions as unacceptable and dangerous and has protested at ministerial level. Fisherman 1 told us he felt his friend could have been knocked overboard and that his life was therefore at risk. He hopes that Gibraltar laws will be respected in the future, adding that he and his friends felt very vulnerable, like pawns in a dangerous chess game.
¿Qué te pasa? ¡Te estamos grabando! ¡Niño chico aquí! ¡Idiota!